All right, man. Time to run. Let's do it. Got a new drop.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.
No.
All right, man. Let's see what we can do, man.
Welcome to the Black Announce Table. From the 718, right off the Dugan, the man with the silkiest do-rag, Manny. From Virginia by way of Europe, he gives his all every week. Codie Brick. Live and direct from Strong Island, the certified good you, Sky High East. You're listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.
Ooh! I'd be like, fuck me up.
Freaky. Your boy's in the building, man. It is I'm your humble host, Sky High Eve, aka Solo C-Co, as you see it today. And I'm running solos, man. I'm running singles. You feel me? The team is out, but it's okay. I didn't want to leave y'all empty-handed. So I said, you know what, before I run off to work, let me do a little something for y'all, man. So just, it's just a little something from me to y'all. I did not want to leave y'all empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to leave y'all with nothing for the week. And a few things happened this week that I did want to get off, but so much is going on right now that, it's hard to, honestly, we record, it's Tuesday right now, Tuesday afternoon, 3:41 p.m. I'm not going to be able to record tonight because it's obviously a lot going on. If you know, you know. Manny got a lot going on. If you know, you know. Codie right now is in between. He's actually, well, we say he's on assignment, but Codie's looking for a new crib currently. So he's house hunting. So that's been why he's been away for a little bit. Mouse is torn and Chris Ann, y'all know the deal. So we here, you know what I'm saying? The show goes on. You know, what can I say? You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Codie, I wanted to fill y'all in on what's going on with the team. But speaking of Codie, I had to bring this shit up, man. Because obviously it is we just had 4th of July a few weeks ago. And the Olympics actually start this Friday. And this man has the audacity and the gall to just tweet things like this. The most un-American, anti-American, this matter of fact, this confirms that Codie might be a communist, if anything. Bruh tweeted, if y'all are watching on YouTube, you at USA Basketball not winning the gold. Brother, excuse me? What kind of American are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Do you know that LeBron James is on this team? Do you know that Stephen Curry is on this team? Do you know that Anthony Davis is on this team? Jason Tatum, as much as I don't like Jason Tatum, is on this team. And it's not because I don't like Jason Tatum or because I hate Jason Tatum. I don't. I think Jason Tatum's cool, but, when I bet on Jason Tatum, he don't do what I need him to do. But is he an exceptional talent? Of course. So why would you tweet some absurdity, some atrocity, with some bullshit like this? You know what I'm saying? So this right here just put Codie in the anti-American Hall of Fame. And I honestly think it's because of all that Stephen A. Smith that my boy consumes, man. Pause if need be. Hold on. This all that Stephen A. Smith that he be listening to, I should say. Consuming Stephen A. Smith is ridiculous. Hold on. That's crazy. But that tweet, shame on you, brother. Shame on you. You think this might be LeBron's last Olympics? You think he's not gonna walk away with a gold medal? Okay. All right, pal. I don't know what kind of dope you smoke. You need to put that dope down. Put that boot down. Leave that shit alone. And Davis under the comments. Look at you, Davis. Shame on you. But Davis don't know ball, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You and Davis don't know ball. All I can do is shake my head at y'all fools, man. But anyways, uh, like I said before, man, I wanted to give y'all an update on the team, what's going on. Um, damn, a picture of Lotto just popped up on the timeline. We must stay focused. Um, yeah, I wanted to give y'all a just a brief update on what's going on and everything like that. Address everything. We obviously we just had the 7 year anniversary. We had the show, the reunion show with Mouse and everything. That was well. Thank you to everybody that showed love on that. Shared it, retweeted it, watched it, liked it, commented everything. We appreciate you guys. Should we even appreciate the hateful comments? You know what I'm saying? Like we said on the show, it's been 7 years of us doing this, and we've been looking for hate for 7 years. So the fact that we got, I'm sure there's probably more comments than the 5 that we got, but you know, a couple comments within 10 years, 10 years, 7 years, not bad. I think we're doing okay. You know. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna talk your ears off, even though I'm here to talk your ears off today. It's just me and y'all. You feel me? It's just Eve and the people today. So let's get into it, man. I got some notes on what I want to touch on, what I want to talk about. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on, man. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, check it out. We got 5 Patreon tiers, okay? We have the $1 tier, which is just $1. It's a donation. We have the $5 tier, which is audio and Discord access. We have the $10 tier, which gets you audio, video, Discord access, and a discount on merch. And the $20 tier is for the ballers. You get all of that, plus you get to be on one of the shows that's on the Patreon, all right? Subscribe to the Patreon today. Become a patron. I'm Eve, and I approve this message. We out.
The Black and Out Table.
Yeah, you know the vibes, man. We here. It's news and rumors time. Let's get to it, man. Let's get straight to it. So the first news and rumor I have, probably the biggest news and rumor, or the biggest of news, I should say, to come out of this week is Bobby Lashley. Mr. Roberto Lashley himself is no longer with the WWE, or at least he's not about to be with the WWE. They haven't agreed on no new contract, no new terms, anything like that. They're gonna let his contract ride out, and that's it. Him, MVP, and Tamina. It looks like they're not going to be with the company for much longer. And my thoughts on that is, all right, it's okay. I know I've seen a lot of discourse online. A lot of people online was, first off, a lot of people was talking like Bobby Lashley was dead, or that he was retiring, talking about thank you, Lashley. And I was like, all right, like, I get it, cool, thank you. He's done some cool things, but the man ain't dead. His career isn't over. I'm sure he's probably gonna sign somewhere else. But let's take it easy. Let's pump our brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As far as what's next for Bobby Lashley, I don't know. Maybe AEW. If it's a bag that he's looking for, he wants to just get a bag, a quick bag, whatever it is. Okay, but what are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are they gonna do with him? I have no clue. Do I actually like Bobby Lashley, and I wish he could have stayed, mainly because I wanted to see what was gonna happen with him and the Street Profits. A lot of people was talking about they wanted the Hurt Business back, or the Hurt Business 2.0, or whatever. They wanted to see him win another WWE championship. I didn't really care for that. I seen him win 2 WWE championships. I seen him beat the life out of Ricochet. I seen him beat the shit out of Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, like you name it. Bobby Lashley has whooped their ass. Big E, you know what I'm saying? Like we've gotten good Bobby Lashley matches over his stretch from when he come back, 2018 to now, the past 6 years. We've gotten some good Bobby Lashley matches. I've gotten to see him as world champ 2 times. United States champ 2 times. Like he's done a lot of things. So I was good on him winning another championship. I didn't think it was necessary. The main thing I wanted was to see him elevate the Street Profits because I feel like the Street Profits just been like, I don't know the word for it. They just kind of been, I don't want to call them stagnant, but they kind of stagnant. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they kind of hit their ceiling, and we haven't seen them take that next step. You feel me? That the step that we want them to take um in years. We haven't seen that from them. And I thought Bobby Lashley kind of taking them under his wing was gonna be that next step. You know, I thought them bringing in uh I'm forgetting Shorty's name. I was gonna call her Bianca. That is not her name. Brianna Brandy or Brianna Brady. I thought them bringing her in as well. I thought that was gonna be something. It did not materialize into nothing. So that's kind of the main reason I'm upset. Um, just kind of because I feel like the Street Profits are kind of back in the same situation that they was in, where it's like, all right, well, we just the Street Profits again. So that's the main reason I wanted Bobby Lashley to stay. And I feel like, look, if we're getting rid of people, do we need to get rid of Bobby Lashley? I feel like Lashley could have stayed. MVP kind of he wasn't doing nothing, but I'm sure he's serviceable. I feel like Bobby Lashley and MVP are more serviceable than Karrion Kross and his gang. Like we didn't need to get rid of Lashley and MVP and Tamina. Well, Tamina wasn't really doing nothing anyways, but I'm sure we could have kept Lashley and MVP and gotten rid of Paul Ellering. We could clear cap space. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we don't need him. AOP, we kind of don't need them either. You know, even if you want to keep Karrion and his girls, like, all right, but you know, I feel like we kind of getting rid of the wrong people. Then I also heard news that I don't want to. I'm just tying this in kind of because it's like, all right, y'all clearing cap space for this. Hikuleo, if I'm saying his name wrong, my apologies. That WWE has interest in him. And to me, it's like, all right, well, we clearing cap space for this guy. Like I've seen his work. I'm not much of a fan of him. I think his work is kind of, it's okay, like mediocre. You know what I'm saying? And that's me being nice. But come on, dog. I feel like we could have kind of kept Lashley to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, has he beat everybody? Yes. I feel like they kind of hit a wall as far as his booking went. Because it's like, all right, well, what do we do now with you? That's why every time we seen him, he was just doing this, coming out clapping whenever the Street Profits did something. It was like, all right. But yeah, man, Lashley, whatever's next for you, I just hope you get it back, man. You feel me? I'm a fan. I rock with you. Hoping for the best, brother. You know what I'm saying? Same for you, MVP. Same. Gotta hit you with the salute. You know what I'm saying? Next in my news, Nick Nemeth, also known as Dolph Ziggler, is the new TNA World Champion. Shout out to Dolph Ziggler, man. Now, Dolph is the new TNA World Champ. He won it at Slammiversary this past weekend. Is it cool? It is cool. I'm a fan of Dolph. I rock with Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler. I'm a fan. And I rock with him. But I feel like this is like you doing this in the tail end of your career, 20 years in. You know what I'm saying? And he cut a promo like, yo, niggas done counted me out. This, that, and the third, and I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still winning championships. Cool. But I feel like you doing this now when you should have done this 10, 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been the Drew McIntyre effect, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna leave here, even though they didn't release him. You know what I'm saying? Like they released Drew McIntyre, they didn't release Dolph Ziggler. I feel like Dolph Ziggler could have left the same way Drew McIntyre left, went around the world, got his name up, and came back with higher value, higher stock, the same way Drew McIntyre did, the same way Cody Rhodes did. You know what I'm saying? Dolph Ziggler could have been to that. Instead, he said it in the Chris Van Vliet interview. He was like, "Yo, them checks is good." So it's like, yo, you was cooling for 19 years, however long it was, getting them checks, keep getting them checks, Hall of Fame, and they release you year 19, which sucks, which is crazy, because you would think, yo, I've been here for so long, I'm locked in, but business is business, and you go somewhere else, and it's like, yo, I'm here, I'm winning, but like I said, you're on the tail end of your career. But I'm still happy for him. I'm proud of him. I'm glad that he was able to do something like this, and add to his resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is like his maybe third or fourth win that he done caught where he's been champion and he done heated up and been hot. So I am happy for Dolph, man, and I wish him continued success. And shit, who knows? Like, I know I'm about to look up how old he is right now, actually, because a lot of people say wrestlers hit their prime in their late 30s, early 40s. How old is Nick Nemeth? He's 43 years old. So let's say he was to stay there for another year or whatever it is and come back if they did have interest in him. Or even, you never know, because even right now, there's been a lot of collaboration with NXT and TNA. So we don't know. Maybe he could cross over, that forbidden door. You feel me? He could come through and show back up and be like, yo, I'm champ. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Anything is kind of possible right now. But yeah, I feel like if Dolph was to do this maybe 10, 12 years ago, then I feel like his stock would have been up now. And he would have been a little more serviceable now in the WWE. But yeah, congratulations to him though. Proud of him. Glad, happy with everything that he's doing. Also in TNA news, Westside Gunn had the official theme song for TNA, and I wanted to bring this up. I'm probably going to bring this up again next week with Manny. But there's been a lot of integration with hip hop and wrestling. There's been a lot of mergers. So we've seen the Westside Gunn TNA thing. Jim Jones was obviously at Forbidden Door, brought out Swerve. Even recently with WWE announcing Bad Blood, they had the promo that they had with Metro and Cody Rhodes, and the theme song for that is Future, GTA by Future. So there's been a lot of hip hop integration within the world of wrestling lately, and I think that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna wait till Manny comes back so we can talk about it, because I hope they see the value in that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wait till next week to talk about it with Manny. I'm gonna put a little pin in that conversation. Third thing I got, man, if y'all haven't seen it, came out today. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, hot ones, boy. Boy, that's probably the greatest episode of Hot Ones I've ever seen in my life, man. It was Bianca and Jade just eating wings, asking each other questions, and I'm sitting there watching like this with a smile on my face, boy. Quite possibly the greatest episode of Hot Ones I've ever seen. Jade Cargill just finds a way to look prettier and prettier in every picture that I've seen. Like this, I don't think Jade Cargill has one bad picture. Even if you do see it, if there's ever a bad picture of Jade Cargill out there, it's a cursed image. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. It was like, yo, it's bad luck if you see a bad picture of Jade Cargill. I've never seen in my life a bad Jade Cargill picture. I've never seen her look down. I've never seen her look busted and disgusted. That does not exist. And in the video, she was just rocking like it was a tank and some sweats. She was rocking sweatpants. Bad. Fire. Heat. Pressure. Boy. Jade Cargill might be the finest woman. I'm not going to lie. Finest woman on the planet. She might be She might be top. I don't know. I might be dragging it saying she top 10, but I also might not be dragging it. She could be top 10 baddest women on the planet, bro. Definitely, she's worth the crash out. I would crash out for it. You kind of have to. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Brandon Phillips. He locked it down. Shouts to niggas like you that see talent, man. You know it, bro. He seen the talent, clamped it, put a ring on it, man. And that's what you should do. Fellas, if you see a woman that's worth the crash out, man, don't crash out about it. Just put a ring on it, bro. That's the best advice I could give you, bro. Just put a ring on it. Do not crash out about it. If it's worth the crash out, then that's how you know. It's like this the one. So yeah, Jade, if y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. Bianca talked about how she she had an accident in the ring where she took a Nia Jax finisher and she pissed on herself a little bit. She was admitted that on Hot Ones, which is I don't even want to call it crazy, because from what I heard, this is a common thing that wrestlers piss themselves. I know John Cena told a story about how he shit himself in the ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin shit himself in the ring versus Yokozuna. So things be happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even disgusted by it. You know what I'm saying? Like it things happen, bro. We all humans, in the words of Angela Simmons. You know what I'm saying? We all humans, man. So definitely check out that Jade Cargill. Check out that Bianca Belair Hot Ones, because it just might be the best one ever. Next, I think they need to do Jada Parker versus I was gonna say Kiana James. No, Jada Parker and what's Shorty from NXT, the North American champ. I'm about to look up her name right now. I'll be getting her name confused. Hold on. Women's North American champion. Kalani Jordan. There we go. Kalani Jordan. I called it Kiana James. My fault, girl. My bad. But yeah, those two need to be next for sure.
For sure.
Speaking of for sure, let's talk about somebody that's for sure fucking the bag up. Rikishi. I don't have the matter of fact, let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, so here's Rikishi criticizing the WWE for the booking of his son Jey Uso.
Where's he? So I don't know. Let's write him in that he likes mommy. Mommy, that's the best that those writers got. Let's write this guy into a relationship with mommy. What y'all trying to do? Break his marriage up? Y'all can't put him in a good storyline. So what you gonna do now? God forbid you guys try to tell him or tell her tongue kiss each other on Raw. That better not happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, there's so much that, when it comes to the bloodline, man, where is he? Let's go. I don't know. Let's.
Rikishi, you gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax, my nigga. And I say that because you, of all people, should know the business and you should know how things go. And I feel like you working yourself into a shoot, because you talking about, yo, what's next? They gonna kiss you? You gonna have them tongue kiss? You gonna mess up my son's marriage? Brother, relax, please. Take it easy. What are you talking about? This not gonna mess up nobody's marriage. One, two. You a legend, bro. You a Hall of Fame. You tell me you don't know how the game go? Come on, bro. Come on, son. And three, you talking about the bloodline, nigga. There's so much, bro. Let them work. Let these people do what they doing. They telling a story, bro. Come on, man. Like I said, you a Hall of Famer. You should know the game. How are you getting tricked and fooled, brother? You getting worked. Come on, man. Also, your other son, your youngest son, is right. Yo, he's in the primary. He about to have a world championship match in 2 weeks. A week, my bad. At this point, it's a week out. You over here talking about, man, they not doing shit with Jay. Jay is moving units with shirts. Yeet probably is the hottest movement in wrestling right now. Jay is probably top 2 or 3 as far as merch is going. He's moving units, like I said. What are we complaining about? Your family is literally running wrestling right now, bro. Or for the past 4 years, they dominated wrestling. Your sons, quite possibly the greatest tag team ever. There's an argument to be made for that. Can we chill? Can we take it easy? Damn. This nigga Rikishi, man. Your son is in a championship match next week, bro. Your youngest son, you over here worried about Jey Uso and the Yeet move. Man, Jey Uso is chilling, bro. All that damn money he done made from Yeet t-shirts. He was on the cover for Money in the Bank. Yeet in the Bank, whatever he called it. Come on, bro. You gotta take it easy, Rikishi. You feel me? We take it easy, bro. We don't care about all that shit you talking about, man. You work yourself into you make another diss track about Hogan or some shit. Actually, if there was ever, you really can. If there's ever been a time to make a diss track about Hogan, yeah, you could double down. And we just seen him at that Trump rally doing that shit, talking about Trumpomania and all that. If there's ever a time for you to do something and make a track, it's right now, Rikishi. All right, man. We're gonna move into this week in wrestling. There's a couple things in this week in wrestling I want to touch on, so let's get to it. All right, y'all, check it out. We got my bad, wrong shit.
Acknowledge me.
Rhea Ripley.
The strongest, the fastest. I'm that.
I don't miss this week in wrestling.
All right, man. This week in wrestling, let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Holla, holla.
Where do I want to start? So, all right. So here's what I'm gonna do for this week in wrestling. I'm gonna talk about Raw and SmackDown. I'm gonna just give y'all 2 things from each show that I was fucking with, and if there's something I'm not fucking with, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm gonna start on Raw with quite possibly maybe the biggest thing on Raw. Rhea Ripley. Obviously, she's back. She ain't like what she been seeing. Dominic, then you've been getting real frisky with Liv Morgan. So obviously she ain't like that. She came back. She addressed him cool. Dom's been kind of trying to get her back with the black flowers and everything. You're like, yo, please let me talk to you. Let me explain. Just hear me out. Hasn't been working. Yesterday, Dominic and Rhea's in the ring. They talking about it, and she's like, yo, they going back and forth. Liv and Rhea. Liv basically saying like, yo, look, what's that classic Lady Soul song? I got your man and you can't do anything about it. She's basically saying, yo, it's nothing you could do. I got your man in my back pocket. And I got your championship. And I got, you feel me? I'm running things. Dom is like, yo, and Liv looking good. She like, yo, I'm everything he wants. Yada yada. She got the Daddy Dom shirt on. She telling the crowd, yo, chill. Shh. Pipe down, y'all. Let's hear what Daddy Dom has to say. Dom basically comes out and he's like, yo, you ruining my typical. I've never been here, so I don't know. I've seen uncles and friends and cousins go through this before where they might have gotten caught up with a ting and they wife or they main squeeze is like, yo, you tell her to, stop it. And as a man, he got to come out and be like, bitch, you ruining my family. Leave my family alone. You ruining a good house. Just slam the phone down. That's what Dom did. He said it in Spanish. She was like, yo, bitch, you fucking my family up. You ruining my life. You making my life hard and difficult, miserable for no reason, even though I love every second of it. You got me a PS5. You buying me chicken nuggets. You doing stretching me out, massaging me, doing all the things that I love. but I gotta pretend I hate because my main squeeze is back in the picture. You gotta get out of here. I hate you. Liv runs off crying. At this point, Rhea's like, yeah, I got my man back. Grabs son by the back of his head, by his hair, yokes his neck back, licks his face, and gives him a kiss on the cheek. I said, boy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Dominic is a better man than most, and we don't give him enough credit for that. I'll give him all the credit for it, because I know if it was me, brother, what can I say? The flesh is weak, you know? But yeah, here's my thoughts about this. I think, well, obviously, Rhea and Liv, they got their SummerSlam match coming up next week. And I want to bring this up again next week when, we do predictions. But I think Judgment Day is obvious. It's over. The way, even if you look at the way the show started, right? 3, 2, 1. First, it was Dom, JD, and Finn walking in. Boom. It's those three. The bloodline. Judgment Day is obviously, it's fractured right now. You know what I'm saying? So we got Finn, we got JD and Dom. They walking in, three of them, they talking, boom. After that, cameraman shows Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest walking in. Those two, they talking. Yada yada, boom, whoop de whoop de whoop. Cool. Then Carlito's just there carrying your weed. That's what he does. He's the weed carrier. But this right here shows the separation of the unit to me. You feel me? Because where's the cohesiveness? We used to roll as a pack together, all in one. We all walking side by side together, walking in the building, walking down the hall. We jumping out the escalator together. Now it's like, whatever. I'm with my two mans. We walking. We going to be doing our thing. We about to go load the PS5 up. Whatever it is. Whoop-de-whoop-de whoop. Rhea and Damian talking their business, whatever it is. And then Carlito just carrying bags. This isn't a team no more. You feel me? So I think Dominic, man, I think he's going to cost Rhea. I don't want to say cost her anything because she doesn't have the championship, but I think he's going to help Liv Morgan retain the championship. And I think that it might be over for the Judgment Day. It might be over for Dom and Rhea. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that I'm looking at it with man eyes, you got a shorty that kind of, I don't want to say neglects you, but, they even like, Rikishi was just talking about, they got the Mommy and Jey Uso thing. They teasing that. You know what I'm saying? Dom done said, yo, what's up? I don't like that you doing that. Rhea don't pay no mind to him. Whatever. How much longer can a man take that, bro? You got a shorty that don't respect you. She don't care about you. She grabbing you by the back of your head. Snapped his neck back. Did y'all see this? Am I the only one that saw? Come on, bro. What are we doing? So I think Dom, it's like, yo, over the past, month or whatever, however long Rhea been gone, he got used to the good treatment. He got a shorty that's all up on him, touching his face, doing all types, stretching him. Pause. That's crazy. Massaging him, I should say. Stretching him sound crazy. My fault. Massaging him, buying him chicken nuggets, food, PlayStation, and you help my mans get their championships back? Come on, man. Why would I not rock with you? You done showed me how valuable you are, and you actually care about me. Come on, man. If I'm if I'm Dom, I'm jumping shit. I'm jumping shit, bro. Sorry, I have to. I know what it's like over here. You feel me? Me and my mans, we over here on this side. It's PS5 and spicy nuggets on this side, man. I'm over here with it. Sorry. So I think next week at Survivor Series SummerSlam, Dom might be costing Rhea her opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To regain that championship. I think Dom's gonna help Liv Morgan retain. And yeah, man. But the right now the Judgment Day storyline is one of my favorite storylines in wrestling right now. The other thing that I have for Raw is the Wyatt Six heating up. So I haven't been. Obviously it's been a lot going on my end, so I haven't been too tapped in every week to see the story, what's going on with who and who they introduced and whatnot. So I'm gonna do my due diligence and I'm gonna catch up on that. But I seen how they kind of cornered Chad Gable this week, and Uncle Howdy caught him in the center of that ring and hit him with his sister Abigail. And Chad Gable sold the hell out of that damn sister Abigail, bro. So off rip, I'm like, all right, I like the way this is going. We said before we're gonna give him until Halloween. So far, so good. I have no complaints just yet. So like we're gonna keep on, giving them till Halloween. We got approximately what 4 months, 3.5 months. So we're gonna see what's up, man. But so far I like it. Chad Gable's been doing his thing. He done teamed up with the Creeds, which is perfect. I've been asking for this for a while. I know a lot of people online been asking for it too. Team the Creeds up with Chad Gable. Give us Team Angle 2.0, Team Gable, whatever you want to call it. We need that union, and we finally have it. We seen them come out in their Republican National Convention suits on Monday. I was like, you know what? I like this. I like this pairing. So we finally be getting that Team Gable aspect. Things are growing with the Wyatt Six. Um, the Judgment Day story is progressing. It's been progressing. The Braun Breaker story is progressing. He's just wreaking havoc every single week, which is I also wanted to talk about, not really talk about it, but shine light on it. That's been one of my favorite parts of Raw every single week is watching Braun come out and kill people. That's been dope to see. And yeah, man, that's where. Oh, Zelina Vega. One last thing before we get up out of here. Zelina Vega. We get it. You're Puerto Rican. You don't have to keep reminding us. Uh, you don't have to come out with a slipper every week. And so we understand. You're Puerto Rican. Okay, we get it. You know, you can put the slippers down. You can put the Puerto Rican flag down. We understand. Thank you. Um, on to SmackDown. Where should I start with SmackDown? SmackDown, Andrade versus Melo. Now, in last week's episode, when I gave y'all the elimination chamber, what's up with me? The Money in the Bank recap, I told y'all that Melo and Andrade, their chemistry together was fantastic. And I said that is a feud that I need to see, and we got it. We got the first match, first of however many, I don't know, but we got the first match. Let me tell you something, brother.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.
No.
I don't care what's in there. Give me 14 of them right now. Spectacular. That's how I felt about Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes. I love that match. It was everything that I wanted to see from him. For at least being the first match, we got to see all the flips, the spots. I love how they work together. And I just feel like their styles are perfect for each other. That kind of the fast paced, high flying lucha style, like that's perfect for that's kind of it's what I want to see. I like to see pace like that because it reminds me of 205 Live. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, and I love 205 Live when it was a thing, but that kind of that fast paced wrestling, everything is constantly in motion, everything's always on go and everything. I love that. And like I said, I feel like their styles they're perfect for each other. Andrade came out with the win. It was a fantastic match. If y'all haven't seen it, I definitely highly recommend. Like I said,
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.
No.
I don't care what's in there, man. Give me 14 more of them shits, man. And also the Bloodline going on their terrorism tour, continuing that. Do I like it? I do. I'll say this. I do like it. I just think they need to just beat up the right people. You know what I'm saying? Last week they beat up DIY and they beat up Austin Theory. And I didn't like that they beat up DIY because it's like, man, like these are your brand new tag team champions. Why would you do that to you sacrifice your tag team champions to make Jacob Fatu look more like a beast. You didn't need to do that. Jacob Fatu is a beast. He's an animal. We know this. We know he's a beast. Y'all could have just had him wild out on Austin Theory and what's my son, Grayson Waller. He could have just wild out on them two, and it would have been fine, perfectly cool. But instead, you had him attack the new tag team champions. And to me, that looked kind of weak because, like, come on, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they needed to do that. But I do like the fact that Jacob Fatu is continually, he's more and more each week. He's growing and showing like, I'm a problem. I'm a crash out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a menace. And I think we all know that. We all know that these guys are crash outs. They ready to. In the words of Day, I die about this shit. They would really die about this shit. So, I like that every week they just causing havoc, wreaking havoc. And low key, it's the same thing that the Usos used to do every week, low key. But the Usos just had a little more discretion, if you will. But this is cool. I have no problem with the new bloodline. I like the fact that Solo's cutting these like boiler room promos with the spotlight on him. And in fact, I think they should continue the spotlight thing. Even like if he was to cut promos in ring, like in the arena outside, it should just be him. The bloodline is standing behind him. Cool. But it should just be all pitch black and a single spotlight on Solo as he cuts whatever promo. Like that should be the theme as they, continue this bloodline shit. Because I really like that with Solo. And I like that Solo's getting his legs under him. Does he need to be a little bit more creative? Yes. But I see right now it's made for him to follow this kind of path. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too mad at it. So I'm rocking with Solo. I'm rocking with Jacob. I'm rocking with Tama and Tonga. I am not rocking with Haiku Leo if they are interested in hiring him specifically to just be another member of the bloodline. Stop it. We do not need any more Samoans in the WWE for the bloodline. Cut it out. We don't need that. All right? That's something we do not need. I promise you we have enough Samoans. We're good. We don't need no more Samoans in the bloodline. We have enough. We're at capacity. The club is full. Please stop. We're good. You know what I'm saying? So Triple H, hiring Samoans, like that's Triple H's super kick right there. Like he spams that button right there. He gonna hire a new Samoan every month to add to the bloodline. We don't need it, bro. We got enough Samoans. We have enough story. We have enough lineage. Let's just build off what we got, and we're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But those are my two things that I like from Raw. My two things I like from SmackDown. And that it brings me to the end of the show. I would do a TTMN, but this is I don't want to say last minute. I just didn't put nothing out because, I just wanted to kind of feed the streets a little bit, give y'all a little content to go about your day until we back next week with a prediction show. So, yeah, man, I think I'm going to hold off on Talk to Me Nicest, TTMNs until next week. And, yeah, next week is this week. Well, we're cutting about 45 minutes, a little under an hour, which is cool. Next week, we got predictions. Next week is gonna be a packed show. So, hey man, ain't much I could tell you, brother. We did it. You know what I'm saying? We up out of here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, as always. You know what I'm saying? You know where to find us. YouTube.com/Black Announce Table. There's a lot of good things up there. The reunion show is up there. Interviews are up there with Carmelo Hayes. Interviews are up there with Becky Lynch. Oop, My fault. Interviews are up there with Braun Breaker. So go tap into the YouTube, check out everything we got up there, subscribe, turn the notifications on, show some love. Patreon.com/Black Announce Table. A lot of good things going on over there. Some, I don't want to say adjustments, but there will be some announcements being made within the next couple weeks regarding Patreon. So just stay tuned. And yeah, man, keep rocking with us. We'll be back next week, Gang and I, you know what I'm saying, for predictions, SummerSlam predictions. So yeah, man, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Do I have a drop? I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.